Welcome back to another Relationship Wednesday. We're gonna get into it, baby. Let's get it.
It's crazy right now. We're all at home. We're all together, right, in the house with your family, with your wife, your kids, or your husband and your kids, and we all don't know what to do because we didn't think this is going to last that long. But now we got to make it fun. We got to make it so interesting that we are not getting on top of each other and making each other miserable. And thinking about like we just want to work. We all understand we all want to work. We all want to get out of the house and do something, but we got to make it interesting. Let me tell you a few ways we can make it interesting. So let's get into it, right? First thing first, we have to focus on the whole entire family. We got to make it a family effort. If you do got a family, you have your kids, small kids, and they can play games and stuff, always interact with your family with games, because if not, they're gonna feel left out if the moms and pops is just in the room tucked off watching movies or doing what they do best. But I'll say play some games, play any board game that you have, any word game that you have, make sure you hit those. And that's something major. You have to do those, or even family night. You gotta have a family night watching movies. That's something that's gonna bring you together, bring you closer, bring that bond closer. You have to be doing stuff like that. Second, you gotta make sure that you have that one-on-one time with your child, because all the time that you were out and working, I understand we all have excuses that we're working, but now is the time for you to have that one-on-one time with your child. Make sure your child see that you appreciate them and see that you are there for them. Make sure even if you don't know this schoolwork, because I know everything is online, but just try to play a part. Let's try to see, hey, let me see what you're doing. Even if you don't know, just look and see what they're doing. And trust me, that will bring it a long way. A lot of these kids are overseas as well. If you're overseas, if you're an immigrant and your child is left overseas, call your child in this time, because you know they're home. Call them, see what they're doing. Hey, how are you keeping up with your schoolwork? What are you doing? That will bring them a long way, because all they're doing right now is just going on the internet, dancing, doing all the crazy stuff. But when they see that your parents is interested in them and want to see they do better, trust me, they will do better. Let's get into it. Step 3. Now is one of the best time right now to get closer to your family. Not your immediate family, but your extended family. Now is the best time for you to call them up and see how they're doing. All the people that you never called up that you said you were going to call. You remember you said you were going to call auntie, or you said you were going to call your cousin or your uncle? Now one is the best time right now to call them up and say, hey, how you doing? And that will generally come from the heart. You want to know how they're doing, because you want to know what's going on in this pandemic, right? So now is one of the best time to call them up. If you haven't heard from your mom or dad in a while, make sure you hit them up. You never know when it's going to be the last day. So you got to hit them up right now. Well, step 4. This is what you all been waiting for. Now's the time for you to know your partner. Now's the time for you to get intimate with your partner. When you've probably been locked in all the months, probably all the years. It's just like when you were dating again. You are all the time just to be romantic. You can always tell her, hey, don't come in the room for a second. I'm going to surprise you. And she's going to be like, what are you talking about? Or he's going to be, what are you talking about? And say, just give me a little time. You can make that bed, put on a few rose petals. If you have that, Dollar Tree, hit it up. You can get a few rose petals. You can make it so romantic, they will appreciate that stuff, that will just bring it a far way. It's crazy, right? The small things that you can do right now to make someone feel special. Hey, and listen, you can try all the new moves that you've been watching, dog. I'm telling you, this is a time for you to do crazy stuff. Make it fun. Make sure you get up in the morning, you tell your partner that you love them. That's something we don't practice enough. Tell your partner that you love them. Tell your child that you love them. Tell your family member that you love them. It's crazy. People are dying out here for real. So I'm asking everyone, please stay home. Please stay safe. And this is another Relationship Wednesday. Let's get it.